Hey, thanks for joining me on this fun, unanticipated road to the Final Four of New England Small College Athletic Conference Division III soccer. I'm a Bates College alumni. I love fitness. I love being outdoors, and thus the smell of green grass is just getting to me. You know, it's the end of the beginning of fall. And Division III soccer is really heating up. I wanted to do another podcast today because I had no idea that a couple weeks ago the brilliant soccer that I saw would lead me to have a little bit of hope that we might make the playoffs and maybe do some damage when we got there. So today I wanted to go into more detail about some of the players that I think are involving themselves more and more in the future of Bates College. So we'll just hit the ground running. So thanks for watching. I've seen a lot of people do blog posts for soccer. I'm a very big, adamant supporter of the fans. They contribute a lot to the passion of the sport. It's why we even have professional soccer in the World Cup. It's because people like to play, think, watch, and follow their teams. I've recommended to people to watch Chelsea football because I think they have been a traditionally controversial team, but they're well run with a new manager, former player Frank Lampard. It's fun to watch. So I digress and move back to Bates College soccer and why I think you should get to know this team. They are miracle workers almost. So we have an exciting and fun English player up top, another physical player up top with him, who are just brilliant. What I've noticed about these players is the ball possession and confidence. Ball possession is something you can't really teach. You can appreciate it, and you can appreciate it kind of in very subtle ways. I think of the Argentinian national team. I saw the under-21s play in a tournament on TV not too long ago. They know how to possess the ball in the midfield. They aren't going to wow and dazzle you every time they have the ball. They're going to be real quiet about it. They're going to be really quiet and subtle about it. They'll run the ball laterally, protecting the ball from the defender with basic soccer, up and back. And those extra moments of possession lulls the opposition to sleep, counterattacks, transition balls, beautiful soccer. I think we have that amazing talent and presence up front on Bates College soccer. At the second row, in the mid-tier there, in the midfield, I'm delighted to introduce number 19 to you. If you haven't heard of him, this is a freshman that our coach, God bless him, he's a wonderful coach, has brought him along so carefully. Snuck him into a game here and there early in the season, and he scored a goal recently. Doesn't hold on to the ball too long. Just my absolute hats off to the coach for playing number 19 at an early age in the most important role. Number 10 position, center midfield. That's what I like to call it. So I can't say enough about number 19. I can't say enough about our German number 5, who you could tell I was very excited about the first time I did this podcast. He's wonderful. He's physical. He's growing into himself. He's more assertive now. That kid's unstoppable. I've always had a player like that when I coached, and I've coached many teams over the years. I've always played my most athletic player, regardless of what people have played him at before, defensive central midi, something that helps him transition from, I would say the middle of the first half to the middle of the second half on the field. Somebody who can quickly transition the ball. I've seen him do it with the long ball. I've seen him do it physically, just carrying a little bit. We don't have that player that can carry the ball. There's 20, 30 yards. I used to be pretty good at that in my latter years. I developed a little bit later. But played a lot of ball in my 20s, recreational ball, club teams, fun times. That was a skill that I was able to do. Carry the ball 20 yards, if given the opportunity. Be like a running back running 10 yards per game. That's something we don't have. We don't need that because we have a technically talented number 19. Number 5 probably will sneak in those long runs with the ball. And on the wings, arguably my favorite player on Bates is Bobby Dahl. I think he can do what I just described on the wing. I love to see that. He scored one of the most intriguing goals of the season in my mind. You'll have to check it out on Back to Bates weekend. A header, just a beautiful, beautiful header. Real smart kid. In the back, we've got a senior leader in the stopper. Number 14 gets involved. And my favorite Bates athlete of all time, Liam Goldfarb from the Big Apple. Can't stress enough having a physical player who just never gives it less than 110%. He's involved whenever the ball's near him. Love that player. I think a lot of Bates Bobcats have been yelling as well that applause, the accolades for Liam on the sideline this year. I hope you've enjoyed listening to me go on and on and on. I hope we win today. God bless. Bates strong.